Hello and welcome back to episode 14 of the Idiot Trading Challenge. This is now the final week 4 of the challenge. It's been a bit all over the place so far. Tom's clawing it back. He's had a brilliant week last week. In this episode, you're going to see both mine and Tom's reaction to that result. Please do remember though that everything we're sharing with you in these videos has been recorded a few weeks ago. But if you are enjoying these episodes, do like and subscribe because we're currently planning future content for the channel. So the more likes and subscribers we get, the more we know that you're enjoying this type of content. If you want to help me out in this challenge, I've said it all the way throughout. Head down to the description, click the affiliate link, and both me and you will receive a free share from Trading 212 worth up to £100. Now you can't ask much more than that. Make sure to check out the T's and C's and all the usual stuff. But I think that's it for now. Let's get into today's episode. I think Tom's going to go big. I think he's going to go one or two.
He's going to split up. He's not going to spend everything straight away.
He loves his entertainment. He loves Disney. He loves Cineworld.
Facebook or Twitter, something like that as well for the social media side of him. Right, we are back, start of the week 4. We're going to go into this as hard as we can. But before I start talking about what I'm going to be doing going further with a few screen recordings, what I just want to do is just touch on last episode where you saw me beat Matt. Now, that was great. I'm happy I managed to beat Matt. I'm sure if you were watching along, you saw that was going to happen too. But now going into the end of this week, it's all on our total portfolio value. It doesn't matter what our changes this week. It's who has the most money at the end of it. Now, Matt has about £216, so I'm about £16 behind him. Yeah, about £20 actually, going off what was last recorded. Now, it's going to be tough. It really is going to be tough. I don't know if he's just going to sit back or if he's going to go at it and really try. I think he's going to put most of his money, since he only had 3 stocks, but we'll come to that again, since he only had them 3, I think he's going to put most of his money in something like Google. It looks like he's going to be steady, but just that nice little steady growth for the rest of the week, just to kind of push him over the edge so he can win the challenge. I'll talk soon in the next screen recording that comes along of how I think I'm going to get to that position. But I'm not sure what his tactic was. You guys will have seen what he was discussing last week. I haven't seen that yet. But it was rather annoying having won that to only see that there was the 3 stocks there, so I could only really sell one of them. Twitter has gone up today, so I'm glad I've sold that one. I didn't get them extra returns off that, so hopefully that plays a little part into the rest of this. But we're just gonna have to see going forward if I can make up this extra money. So right now we're just gonna jump on over to a screen recording and I'm gonna talk through that with you guys. Here we are in the screen recording. As you guys can see, my portfolio is £198.91. This is 5:30 on Monday, so UK markets have closed, US markets are still open, so this is going to change ever so slightly, probably between now and the next clip that you see. But let's have a look at what we've got going on here. So I still have my shares in Google, that's at £44.20 in total, that's up by nearly £3. National Grid, still have that one, that's up by 1.5%. Next, that's been fluctuating quite a lot today, but yeah, that's just down by 0.3%. Royal Bank of Scotland is up by 9.8%. That has been doing really well at the minute, so that's currently sitting at £42.48. And there's 2 new ones that I've got here. So we've got Tesla. I've got £23.19 in that at the minute. That's up by 1.8%. And Marston's. Now, I thought with all the pubs opening on Saturday, that might be a good one to get behind. It started the day off well. It really did. It did shoot up a fair bit at the start of the day, but unfortunately, I think I got in right at the top of that and it's just plummeted slowly. This last little bit of the day, from the last hour really, looks like it started to rise slightly, but we're just going to have to see where that one's going. If I look back what it's been over the recent month, I think it's been up and down, as most things have been. It has been coming down this entire way, But if I just pick a peak point here, it's about 70p. If I can get up to 70p from the 54p that I bought in at, I think, something like that, 56p. If I can get up to there, I'll sell it, get it out of there. Hopefully it increases a fair bit this week, but currently that is down by 5%. That is really dragging me down. That's £1.64. That's negative, so there's only that and Next. That is negative. Basically, everything else is a positive for me. So my current return overall is looking at plus £5.54, which is up 2.87%.
This is just a quick reaction to what happened at the weekend. Obviously had a positive result last week myself, so thought I was on for a win, but Tom has somehow clawed it back with an incredible turnaround of nearly 10%, which means he won. He got to see my account and got to sell a stock of his choosing, and he chose Twitter, which on the face of it, at the time, I thought was exactly the decision he would make faced with what he had in front of him. But also, I think it was the one I wanted him to make as well. Twitter had been a bit of a pain, a bit of a thorn in my side, really. Down at 5% down at its best, really. So when he chose that one, I was pretty happy. Not so happy now. It's had a brilliant start to the week. Back up, not quite up to the price that I bought it at, but starting to see them returns I was expecting. And it's starting to head in the right direction. How long this will last, I don't know. But frustratingly, his other option, Diageo, has stayed pretty much the same level. So he definitely made the right decision, although I was happy about it at the time. My predictions for this week, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I should invest a lot of my free funds and go big or go home, or try and consolidate a overall win. I might lose this week if Tom performs well, but I could consolidate a win. He's got to have a huge week to try and compete with me. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, but we'll see what the week brings. I'm obviously tracking all the usual suspects and a few of the old suspects and a few new suspects, but we'll see how it goes. I'm confident given the position I'm in, but after Tom's performance last week and some of my decision making recently, anything could happen. So yeah, if you're watching this, Tom, best of luck. So this is what I like to see in the final week. This is Twitter's stock performance over the last week, up 13.2%. Could Tom have picked a better stock to sell? The answer is no. So frustrating. I knew this stock was on the rise. I knew it had legs in it, but he's just made an outstanding decision based on probably a flip of a coin, because he only had two choices to make. I'm not underestimating Tom's buying decisions or stock knowledge, but I don't even know who Diageo are. So of course he was going to go for Twitter. I just had to hold on. This is so frustrating. Anyway, I've changed a few things with my account. As you'll see, I've invested a little bit more money. And guess what? It's not doing as well as Twitter. We've gone with Howden Joinery Company. So I look at them, you can see the level I got in at, so not too far down, but I just think they're a good little company. They seem to have some good financials, some good press releases come out recently and stuff like that. So it just look like a good little company long term, but is long term what I need this week? I don't know. Maybe I need to go a bit crazy. Can the American stocks continue to rise? If we look at our watch list, Amazon, the market's only been open just over an hour, up 1.6%. PayPal up 1.8%. Intro up 0.8%. Twitter today up 7.3% as we speak. Oh, I'm so frustrated about that. Anyway, if you're watching this, Tom, best of luck to you. I say that. clearly with no sincerity in my voice. Yeah, I don't know. Do I hold on to £213 and assume Tom can't get that high? Or do I make some risky moves and try and scalp some more returns? Stick to the game plan or go rogue? Thanks for watching another episode of the Idiot Trading Challenge. If you've enjoyed this, then make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And if you could share it with a friend, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you want to help me out in this challenge, you can sign up to Trading 212 platform via the link in our description. If you do that, we'll both receive a share free of charge worth up to £100. Obviously, make sure to check out the T's and C's before you do that. But until next time, thanks for watching.